What's up, Mr. Bass here? Mystery tackle box. This is the Pro Bass box. It's usually a very good box, or a decent box, and this is May 12th, so I guess this is the May box, even though it's about the middle of the month already. Let's crack her open and see what the Catchco boys sent me. The Catchco Tree Pounder sticker. You got the dibble tips and tricks. Anything interesting in here? How to bass fish on the cheap. Locate bigger panfish with live bait. That doesn't help them sell much, except for hooks maybe. Simple steps to catch more walleye. Shrimp lures. And 5 reasons why common carp rule. What else I got in here? They've got a couple of, well, this tells what's in the box this month. The Pro box. And then we got a couple of cards to talk about the lures, and when I get to those lures, I'll show you those cards. All right, we got a giant tournament grade Strike Pro wake bait, crankbait. Obviously it's a crankbait, but the bill is almost vertical, so this has got to be some sort of a wake bait. It's called the Cranky XSS75F, and the color is Wagin Hasu. Interesting. Dives, check this out, 0 to 0.3, meaning it's a wake bait. It doesn't go very far at all. Pretty nice looking color. Here's the back of it. Shiny. Got a nice blue gill plate there. White belly. 3.8-inch tickle tail. And sunny is the color. Just a little swim bait, but it's got little ribs on it. We better... little spikes, little like caterpillar thingies. We got to take this out and look at it. I like the color. It's got these tentacles on it, like a centipede. That should probably give it a little different, subtle action in the water. You ever fished with these? Kalins have been around forever. About the only Kalin lure I've fished with is their grub, so have to give the old tickle tail a try. Bruiser bait stick worm. It seems like I've been getting these quite a bit lately. I don't know if Bruiser's got a sale on these things. Black and blue with a blue tail. This is called black blue tip stick worm, 7 count from Bruiser baits. Can always use a stick worm. And Fishoey lures. Fishoey. Looks like some sort of a worm. Texas rig, weightless, Carolina style, shaky head, drop shot, Nico. It's a little straight-tailed worm. There's only 4 of them in here, and this kind of annoys me. It's one of the things I like about Monster Bass, and there's some other companies probably will. Monster Bass, for the most part, does not give you sample packs. If you got a 4-pack, that's not a full pack, man. There isn't anybody on the planet that only sells you a pack of 4 worms. So this is a sample pack, and for the money I'm paying for these boxes, I want the full real deal. It's a good color, though. They don't tell you what color it is. And, you know, this has got enough action. You could put this on a shaky head. You could do a lot of things. They gave you the suggestions there, but my first go-to would probably be a shaky head or Texas rig it. All right, next we've got the 10,000 fish Cyclebait spinnerbait, basically. This is dark Junebug gold with a 4/0 hook. You know, sometimes you see something on a lure and you say, wow, that's innovative, that's cool. And then sometimes you look at it and you think, Is that a gimmick? First off, these big honking split rings that attach this single willow leaf blade to me. What's that about? Is there anything to that? I don't know. Maybe some of you guys know. That just looks hokey to me. All right, and then you get down here, you go down the wire, and you got this massive, look at this thing. That is weird. I have to put my hand there so you can see it. That is a very odd looking wire. And then the hood, the head just kind of swivels in there freely. I don't know, man. I do not know about that at all. But I've not fished it. I probably ought to give it a little thought here. Let me read to you. They give you a card on the Cyclebait. That's what it's called, the Cyclebait. It's a new and advanced take on the classic spinnerbait. The coupler ring connection point creates a rolling and swimming action to accurately mimic fleeing bait fish. All right, so this goofy looking thing here that I was telling you about, they're calling that the coupler ring connection point. And it creates a rolling and swimming action. Yeah, whatever. And then this thing here on the bottom, it says they have a free swinging head, provides a wide range of motion. I can definitely see you're going to get more motion out of that head. I will agree with that. It definitely. Normally you got a fixed head to your wire, but I mean, does that matter? I don't know. And then they just kind of tell you what to fish it with, what rod, reel, that kind of stuff. All right, and then the final thing in the box is from Optimum Baits. It's a little swim bait, 3.5 inch, 5/8 of an ounce. Chameleon is the color. It's pre-rigged. The Optimum Original Swim Bait. Not very big. I guarantee you it will catch fish, though. And this chameleon color looks kind of bluegillish to me. I like it. They put a card in for that as well this month. And it says the Optimum Original Swim Bait is made from a soft plastic, so supple you'd think each bait was poured individually by hand. So it's not poured individually by hand, just FYI. Anyway, I like Optimum Baits. I think that's a good lure. So, what do I think this month about this box? Actually, oh, wait a minute. There's some hooks, too. Somehow I missed these hooks. Let's go back and look at these. Harmony Fishing Company, some EWG hooks. These look like they're about 4/0, 3/0. 3/4/0 would be my guess. It doesn't say what size they are. Why can't you do little things like tell you the size of the hook? Come on. What do you think of the box this month? Was it worth it? I would have to say I like the Optimum Swim Bait. Unfortunate there's only one, but I like it. This worm doesn't look bad, but you get a sample pack, only 4 worms. That's kind of frustrating. The Bruiser stick baits. Is that a sample pack? 7? The 7? I ought to check that. If it's a sample pack, I'll put it on the description below. But 7 stick worms, you can use those, so I'd say that's decent. I'm interested in the Kalin Tickle Tail. I think that's okay. The spinnerbait I think is goofy, kind of ridiculous. I'm not that excited about that. This wake bait, I think it looks like it will catch fish. I want to try it anyway. So I'd say that's decent as well. That kind of wraps it up. That's the Mystery Tackle Box Pro Bass Box for May 2021. Hope this was helpful and informative. If so, please subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, hit the notification bell to find out the next time we post another video. And until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Happy fishing!